Hi, what we're going to do today is colour study. It looks like this. It's based on a famous artwork by Vasily Kandinsky called Concentric Circles. What you're going to need is ordinary A4 office paper and some coloured pencils. Notice I've put my pencils in order in the colour of the rainbow. What we have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 boxes. Now the look I'm going to go for is, I'm thinking of the way moths and butterflies' wings look, how peacock feathers look, and I'm going to use only colours next to each other on the colour wheel. We call them harmonious colours. So let's make our boxes. I'm not going to use a ruler, I'm going to do it by folding. So I'm roughly folding it into thirds. Each one, here we go, end to end to end. And I'm going to press down. So I now have 3 folds in my paper. That matches the 1, 2, 3. I don't have to rule lines. The next thing I'm going to do is fold it exactly in half. That half then folds in half again. Corner to corner. Remember, if I'm going too fast, just pause the video and have a look at that. I now have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 boxes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, remember, colour pencils in rainbow colours. I'm going to start with this one, but because I want to make it look like butterfly eyes, I'm going to do all my strokes in one direction. And what I'm going to do different from Kandinsky is I'm going to keep my colours next to each other on the colour wheel. Okay. Same as a peacock feather and the same as a butterfly wing. It's looking quite good, isn't it? Okay. Now let's do that some more. Okay, I'm going to move to an orange circle. Where else can I put orange? I think I'll put some orange here. And I might do one like this, a more sort of square one. Careful to keep all my strokes in the same direction. Move to the next colour, which is next to orange on the colour wheel. I have yellow. I can go either yellow or red. So let's do that. I'll do yellow on one side. This time I'm going to do it on the other side. Okay, now I'm going to the other side of orange, which is red. And this time I'm colouring right to the edge of my box. Okay, let's do that again with this one. I'm gonna change my pattern. Thinner this time, still keeping all my strokes in the same direction. And for the inside, I'll change to yellow. Next to yellow, there's green. So you can see, you can make it up as you go along. All we're doing is using colours next to each other on the colour wheel. Filling in the boxes. Now what I'd like you to do is to try it your way. And I'll do a few more boxes and then we'll see where we go. More. This time I'm starting from the edges, just to mix it up a little bit. I think what I'm going to do now is skip a few. Get some nice contrasts going. Still keeping all my lines in the same direction. Here we go, that's coming along nicely. Okay. So almost all of my colours are next to each other on the colour wheel, keeping it in a nice consistent pattern. And every stroke I'm aiming for this sort of shape. The peacock feather, suggesting it, strokes going in that direction. This is my inspiration, the spots on a butterfly wing. So mine is looking different from this, but it's still an appropriation, which means you're copying an existing artwork. And the reason you do that is to learn the skills of the artist. And I think this looks pretty good. Kandinsky style concentric circles. Kandinsky was born in Russia. I believe he died in Berlin in Germany in about 1912. So the original of this artwork, I believe, is in Berlin. And it's not very big, it's about the size of an A4 piece of paper. It's done with gouache, which is similar to watercolour paint. A little bit higher quality. Alright. 2 more boxes to go. What colour shall I use for these two, Jared?
Purple.
Purple in this one? Okay. I'll go purple around the edges. Am I allowed to break my own rules? Or do I have to stick to the colour scheme?
Dots.
You want me to do some dots? Oh, like that. Okay. Let's go the other way. Blue.
Indigo.
Okay, sorry, indigo. Yes. Thanks for helping me. Last one. What colour shall I do?
Orange.
Orange again? Okay. It's lots of oranges.
Oh yeah. Yellow.
I haven't done a yellow circle in the middle. Oh, well, I did one. Let's go into the greens. That's what it's missing. So let's make that beautiful peacock feather shape. Next colour on the rainbow. Some dark green. We're going to have a light blue edge. And dark blue. Sorry, indigo. Now, hypothetically, thank you. If I wanted to fill in some of the gaps, I could work over it with some markers. So what I'm going to do is fill in some of those spaces in between with marker. It's optional. I think it looks fine without it. Just to add some extra texture. I'm liking this effect. Can't wait to see what yours look like. They should all be different. None of them should be the same. There's a bit of white space here. Okay, let's compare one more colour. Sure. How about in this white space? Now, what's missing, Jared? If I'm proud of my work, should I write my name?
Yes.
I'm just going to do a little tiny H in the corner. It's actually an N and a H. So here we have my version and the original. So concentric circles inspired by Kandinsky.